These are the pop culture moments inspiring parents the most right now. Baby name inspiration can come from the most unexpected places. A street sign near your house, a paint chip wall at Home Depot, or even a cemetery. Did you see that TikTok trend? Eek. Right now, parents are being influenced by major moments in pop culture, from celebrity feuds to competitive sporting events, and it's giving huge hints into what the biggest baby names of 2025 will be. Are you getting ready to name your baby, or just curious if your little one's name is on trend? Check out what will impact the rankings for 2025. The Paris Olympics will continue to inspire a new wave of baby names. As the Olympic athletes sailed down the Seine during this summer's opening ceremonies, parents-to-be were paying close attention to the host country. Francophiles seized on the opportunity to embrace the beauty of popular French names, causing them to rise on our US charts. Raphael, the note to boy name in France in 2023, is up 121 spots in the US to no 328, and Louis, France's no for boy name in 2023, is up 87 spots for baby center parents, so it's now no 267. The trend holds true for girls, too. Louise was the no one girl name in France last year, and it's currently up 63 spots to no 816 among US parents. Other French and French-inspired names on the rise among parents include Bose up 148 spots, Remy up 87 spots, and Gustavo up to 139 spots for boys. And Elodie up for 149, Arlette up 338, and Jolie up to 187 for girls. Baby center parents pick a victor in the Drake vs. Kendrick beef. Drake and Kendrick Lamar have beefed for years over who's the best rapper in the business, but it got especially heated after J. Cole claimed that he, Drake, and Lamar are the big three in rap, spurring Lamar to respond in a song this year that it's just Big Me. The feud exploded from there, culminating in a flurry of diss tracks like Drake's Family Matters and The Heart Part 6 and Lamar's Euphoria and Not Like Us that made headlines as each new song was released. While the beef is ongoing and an official victor has yet to be declared, parents are siding with Lamar. The name Kendrick is up 32 spots for boys to know for 102, while Drake is falling fast, dropping 103 spots to know 807. As for J. Cole, he's getting himself back into the conversation after staying silent since April with the October release of his new song Poor Antonio. He may be playing mediator on the radio, but fans are making their judgments as to where his loyalty lies. His given name Jermaine is taking a hit, falling for 160 spots to no 1,780. Other musicians are also jumping into the fray, with A$AP Rocky, Rick Ross, and The Weeknd siding with Lamar. Will their names get a boost in the next year because they picked the winning side? It's possible. Rocky is already up 140 spots for boys to know 869. Women's basketball will set records on the court and with baby names. When the women's NCAA basketball tournament this year set record viewership numbers, excitement for the sport carried over to the WNBA this season was the league's most watched in more than 20 years. Parents are passing their love for the sport onto their babies. The names of some of the biggest women's basketball stars are skyrocketing. Starting with the University of Iowa point guard and now Indiana Fever rookie Caitlin Clark. Her name is up more than 2,000 spots for girls to know 2,602. Camila Cardoso of the South Carolina Gamecocks faced off against and defeated Iowa State at the NCAA tournament this year. This star on the rise was picked third in the WNBA draft and now plays for the Chicago Sky. Parents are fans of her name, too. It's up 53 spots to know 1,110. One of this year's biggest WNBA stars is leaving her mark on baby names, too. Aja is up more than 7,000 spots for girls, thanks to Aja Wilson of the Las Vegas Aces. Interestingly, the more traditional spelling I is down. Super Bowl athletes will tip the scales on baby names. This year was a historic one for American sports. Not only did the WNBA have record viewership, the Super Bowl 58 became the most watched program in American TV history. The biggest names from the Super Bowl are getting plenty of attention too, for better and worse. Call it predictable, but names of the top Kansas City Chiefs players who took home the trophy this year are up for boys, but names of some San Francisco 49ers are down. Creed, as in Humphrey, a Chiefs center, is rising fast, up to 109 spots to know 551. The names of other Chiefs stars are getting some love too. Travis Kelce, a tight end, is up 18 spots to know 357, and Isaiah Pacheco, a running back, is up 186 spots to know 1,405. The more traditional spelling of his name, Isaiah, is also up for spots to know 44. Meanwhile, Christian McCaffrey, a 49ers running back, is down 10 spots to know 98 and perilously close to falling out of the top 100 boy names for the first time since the 1980s. Brock Purdy, the The 49ers starting quarterback is down 76 spots for boys to now 973, and Trent Williams, an offensive tackle, is down more than 139 spots to now 1,387. As this next football season gets underway, keep an eye on your fantasy football lineup. You might just find next year's trendiest baby name, and expect to see Patrick Mahomes make a comeback both as a player and as a name. The Chiefs' star quarterback had an unsteady season and his name took a hit. It's down 32 spots to now 194, but he's still considered one of the best quarterbacks of all time, and he's led the Chiefs to 3 Super Bowl wins so far. Hit songs will continue to influence baby names. From Sabrina Carpenter's Espresso to Charlie XCX's Apple and Billie Eilish's Birds of a Feather, female musicians are dominating the charts and baby names too. Parents thankfully didn't take Brat's summer literally. No one named their baby Brat this year. The Apple, a song on the Brat album, is spiking, rising 900 spots as a girl named to now 2,597. The last time the name Apple was this popular was in 2011, the year Apple CEO and co-founder Steve Jobs died. And before that, Apple spiked in popularity in 2005 and 2006, just after Gwyneth Paltrow and Chris Martin gave their daughter the name. Parents are inspired by the artists themselves, too. Sabrina is up 109 spots for girls to know 342, and Billy is up 37 spots for girls to know 842. We might even see Chapel or the more traditional spelling. Chapel gets some attention as a girl named next year, thanks to Chapel Roan's meteoric rise to fame. There's also new music and new name inspiration from Taylor Swift. Songs on the Tortured Poets department, the anthology, are leaving their mark on boy names. Peter is up 95 spots to know 251, while Robin rose 82 spots as a boy named to know 1,057. Celestial events and catastrophic storms will change the course of baby names. April's solar eclipse is stirring up plenty of excitement among amateur astronomers and parents. Sol, which means sun in Spanish, is gaining traction as a girl name among parents, shooting up 334 spots to know 695. A few parents, 4 to be exact, marked the occasion by naming their baby girl's eclipse. It's up 4,421 spots to know 5,494. Sol and Eclipse joined the ranks of some already beloved celestial girl names like Luna No 10, Aurora No 12, and Nova No 17. And girl names aren't the only ones getting some love. Orion, after the constellation, is a new star among boy names, rising 137 spots to know 301. With a lunar eclipse heading our way in March 2025, we can expect to see new parents continue to take a shine to celestial names. What parents likely won't be doing? Naming their babies Milton or Helene. These names currently rank no 4,133 and no 15,733, respectively. And we can expect them to drastically fall in popularity in 2025 after their namesake hurricanes caused major destruction in North Carolina and Florida. Justin's tour and name is ruined. Back in June, Justin Timberlake shocked his fans by getting arrested for driving while intoxicated. His wife, Jessica Biel, wasn't the only one unhappy with his arrest and arraignment. Parents-to-be were also pretty disappointed. The name Justin dropped 59 spots in the rankings to now 177. Timberlake's remark, "This will ruin the tour," became the meme of the summer. Turns out it ruined the baby name for many parents too. Baby names get main character treatment. Main character energy is all over TikTok. It's a way to describe someone who lives their life like they're the most important person in every room. Does anything define a newborn better? Every new baby is destined to have a main character vibe, and now parents are choosing names from their favorite on-screen hits to match. These main characters are specifically grabbing parents' attention. Riley, the preteen whose inner world is on full display in the Inside Out movies, is on the rise after the release of Inside Out 2. It's just a modest increase so far. UP 7 spots to know 38, but we bet a lot of Rileys will be born in the months to come. Carmen is typically thought of as a girl name nowadays. But thanks to The Bear taking home 11 Emmy wins for its latest season, it's going back to its roots as an Italian boy name, rising 1,413 spots to know 3,616. Watch out for other names from the show to rise, like Sydney and Nicole. Ripley is a surname getting some love as a first name, rising 453 spots for boys to know 2,368. The unhinged but brilliant Tom Ripley from Netflix's Ripley, based on the same character as 1999's The Talented Mr. Ripley, is the main character to credit for this jump. Love or hate her, Deborah Vance is a leading lady who helped Tex take home the Emmy for Outstanding Comedy Series this year. Deborah is up to 129 spots for girls to know 863, and her surname, Vance, is on the rise for boys. Gaining 280 spots to no. 1039. With season 4 already announced, all the binge-watching to come will likely keep these names at the top of parents' minds. Speaking of strong female leads, Rain Carradine left an impression in the latest installation of the Alien franchise, Alien Romulus. Rain is up to 175 spots for girls to know, 716. The fall of Stanley in the Stanley Cup. The indestructible Stanley Cup took the internet by storm at the end of last year, and the craze carried into 2024. Remember when fans stampeded their local Targets to get the exclusive line of Valentine's Day cups? But nothing lasts forever, especially TikTok trends, and the days of moms showing off their cupboards full of the oversized travel mugs are long gone. As a name, Stanley has been on the outs for a long time, but it took an even deeper dive after the cup craze ended, falling more than 400 spots to no. 1,385. It just goes to show that even the most ubiquitous names and trends aren't immune to the fickle whims of the internet. Everyone will be looking for e-names for boys. Parents are loving e-names for boys. The unique Emery's took a huge jump up 839 spots to no. 954, making its first ever appearance in the top 1,000 boy names in the US. Other e-names gaining ground are Amir up 146 to no. 632, Enrique up 121 to no. 743, Edgar up 171. To know, 799, Eliseo up to 104 to know, 847, and Ellie up 185 to know, 824. There's still more. Elijah and Ezra are both sitting pretty in the top 10 boy names, and Easton and Everett are back in the top 100 boy names at Nuz, 92 and 93, respectively. And girl names ending with Lynn and Lee will top the charts. Names ending in Lynn and Lee feel timeless. Evelyn, Brooklyn, and Madeline have been in the top 100 for years. But parents are now using these classic endings to create brand new names that are modern yet familiar. Evelyn is a perfect example of this. Up for 100 spots at no. 861, this new name joins the top 1,000 girl names in the US for the first time ever. Renly is another modern name getting attention, rising to 120 spots to no. 393. Other rising stars ending in Lynn and Lee include Melon up 363 spots at no. 900. Lakeland up 184 spots to no. 869. Adelie up to 176 at no. 753, and Rosalie up to 189 to no. 878. As more parents lean into making unique names feel classic, expect to see even more Lynn and Lee names popping up. Methodology. This data comprises the names of more than 500,000 babies born in 2024. In a case where 2 or more names in the top 500 ranks have the same count of babies in a given year, ties were broken by assigning rank in alphabetical order. Egg P and P reaches 91% of first-time pregnancies and 85% of pregnancies in the United States. Our baby name data is volunteered by parents who enter their babies' names in real time, giving us an up-to-the-minute look at what's trending. To learn more about the top baby names this year, see our most popular baby names report. Thank you so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed the video and found it helpful. If you did, please give us a thumbs up, share it with other parents who might benefit, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more tips and support on caring for your little ones. Join our community here at Baby Bliss Hub and let's make this parenting journey a joyful one together. See you in the next video.